Well, hello, my friends.
Hello.
It's me, Stu, here for you, and I'm joined today by my lovely and beautiful
My
wife,
lovely
Amy.
wife.
How are you,
Hello.
babes?
Hey, everybody.
So, we have some exciting news because Amy,
Too.
hold that book up with pride. Woo!
Yes.
It is coming. The brand new book called Passion to Purpose. This has been
It's been like a 3-year journey.
It has been
really.
It has been quite a journey for you to get
Mhm.
this book completed, ready to go, and out into the world. And it is coming. It is coming on August 10th is the magical day. Now, real quick, because we're going to talk about some big bonuses that we have for anybody who buys the book.
That's right.
Especially if you buy multiple copies of the book. And we're going to talk about that here in just a second. But real quick,
Yeah.
this book has been a long time coming. Talk to us about where did the idea for the book come from?
So the idea from the book, or the idea for the book, came from basically speaking on stages a lot for our charity and talking about how we, run giving back and leaving an impact within our family, how we do it in our business and how we do it in our day-to-day life. And then oftentimes we would get off stage and I'd have a lot of people come up to me and to you and have said, like, I can't, I'm not there yet in my business to give like that, or I can't start a charity yet because I'm not at that point in my life, or I don't have the time. So for me, it's come from that, where you don't need to start a nonprofit to make a difference. You don't need to start or have a big company to make a difference. You can make a difference starting today, starting tonight, starting in the next 10 minutes. So it's a book really about how to use your passion and use that passion to do more good in the world. And use it as a vehicle for that, because we don't have to wait till we have our business at a certain time, or we don't even have to start a nonprofit. We can make an impact with something that we love to do with our passions and make the world a better place.
Absolutely. Quick shout out and hello, Janelle. Great to see you. Jackie, thanks for jumping on. Suzanne, good to see you. Satori, Nyla, Kath, Carrie, Teresa. Thank you so much for jumping on. Now, here's what I love about the book. Is, as Amy said, we get asked a lot about how to use the very things that you're passionate about to do more good in the world. Yeah. This is exactly what this book is about. It outlines that blueprint. So if you're the kind of person who's got a big heart and you want to be able to contribute and help a lot of people, this book tells you how to do that using the very things that you're passionate about.
But there's also a part in there at the beginning that talks about, connecting with your passion again and finding it again. Because I think as a busy entrepreneur or busy mom or busy husband, that was a bird that literally just hit the window. As a busy entrepreneur, we get busy and sometimes we forget about the things that we truly love. And we forget about following those things that light us up.
And this was a big, actually, okay, I'm going to take you behind the scenes. This was also a big motivator for Amy when writing the book, because we won't mention any names, but there have been people that are close to us that you and I have had conversation about, who have let those passions and those dreams just kind of fizzle out. They've settled for things in their life. And this really fires you up.
Well, it does. Because if you think as a parent, right, we tell our kids to, dream big and go after those passions and go after all these little things. But if we're not, as a parent, doing that ourselves, are we setting this example for them on how to live a life? So for me, it's, showing my daughter what's possible in life by giving her the chance to watch ours and seeing us.
Okay, wait a minute. Hang on. Don't just breeze through that. That is a powerful quote. Say that one again.
So we really want to show our kids what's possible for their life by them watching us live our life.
Woo, that is good.
But I just think that's so important, and they need to see us fail. They need to see us follow things, follow journeys or things that light us up, and get back on again.
So the other thing that I want you to note about this book, which is really important, is that 100% of the proceeds are going to charity. So every single book that is sold is going to do a whole lot of good in the world, which is why we are going to incentivize you to buy not only a copy, but to buy multiple copies to hand to friends, girlfriends, family members, colleagues, inside your memberships. We'll talk about that here in just a second. So we're incentivizing you to buy multiple copies. because number one, the book is applicable for anybody who is looking to achieve more in their life, but feel like it's achieving more personally, right?
Achieving more personally. It's, it's for maybe that woman that's always thought about doing those things and maybe push them to the side, and you want to take time to connect to it and to revisit those things. It's for people that, aren't really, like you're saying, like fulfilled fully. Like there are, buckets in your life that are full with maybe your kids and your career, but maybe you're still yearning for more. Maybe there's something that that you want to achieve in your life.
I would also say it's for the person who looks at other entrepreneurs and says, "Man, I would love to do that. But I have no idea what I would build a business around, or I have no idea what I'm passionate about." And because of that, they settle and they give up.
Mm-hmm.
This book is going to help them. This is why we need to get this book in front of as many people as possible, because the whole focus of the book is to help more people not only discover the things that they're passionate about, but to use them to do more good in the world.
Using your passion to do more good. Imagine how the world would look and how much more good we can bring to the world if you were using what you're really passionate about and using it as a vehicle as giving back. So yes, 100% of the proceeds go to the charity Village Impact, where we'll be building our first girls' school within our nonprofit. So definitely.
So we built now 14 schools in total, educating more than 5,000 plus kids over in Kenya. The proceeds from this book will be going to our first ever all girls school, which we're really excited about. There's a whole backstory behind why we're dedicating it to that particular project. It's our most ambitious project yet. It's broken into multiple phases. Now, let's talk about the bonuses, because there are bonuses and they go up in value if you buy multiple copies. Now, if they buy one copy, which they can get.
Sorry, do you want to share? You share?
Yes, I will share that. But let's talk about where can they buy a copy?
So if you go to passionatopurposebook.com, it has all of our bonuses on that page. Obviously, of course, you can go to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target, any of the major book retailers. You can order it from there too. But if you go to passionatopurposebook.com, you will see all of the bonuses that we have for purchasing bulk orders there too.
Yes. Now, I'm going to take you there, and I want to walk through, Aim. Talk us through some of the what the bonuses are.
So the first bonus, if you buy the book regardless, I've created a passion planner, and this will help you. I think it's about 80 pages, and it'll help you identify your passions and break them out into a calendar, get things on your calendar. It's a whole kind of kit. So that's our passion planner that I've created if you purchase one copy.
But things go up.
Yes. So if you purchase 5 or more copies, we are actually going to send to you handmade bookmarks that are from the Kenyan women in our women in the communities that we've helped with our charity, and they've made bookmarks that you can use to put in your books.
So I just want you to think about this for a second from a gifting perspective. Like, how amazing is that? You're giving not only an amazing book, but you got the personalization of those handmade bookmarks from Kenya, knowing the impact that it's going to be having on so many lives over there in those communities.
So you'll get those, the action planner, and then you also get the recordings in an event that I just had recently last week called Passion of Purpose Live. And I interviewed 5 amazing speakers that shared their stories. And that was the behind the scenes, what life was like before they had the success and had the big business. And that was really fun.
It was amazing because you talked to women who were making the transition from the corporate world to the entrepreneur world. They had been thinking about it for a long time, thinking about it, like, and they talked about that transition. You talked to people, one woman who was an entrepreneur, started her own business, built it up to be very successful,
and then lost it
all,
and how to start again.
And how she rebounded from that. And you also talked to Shaw in particular, who was talking about having multiple passions and how do you juggle and figure out which direction to go when you got multiple passions.
And then we also spoke to Amy Porterfield about being a yes person and how to say no, but then also how to recognize if you're saying yes all the time and how that affects your business and relationships.
It's an amazing event. And when you buy 5 or more books, you get the recordings of the whole event. Now, if you buy 10 or more books, talk to us
Yes.
about this.
So of course you get the bookmarks, you get the action planner, you get the recordings from the event that I just did last week. But the other thing is if you buy 10 books or more, by the way, it's about $147 for 10 books, because the more you buy, obviously you get discounts on them. So for $147, you get all of that. And then you get a half-day virtual event that Stu and I are going to lead for that too. So,
And let's talk about that half-day virtual event. This is where you and I are going to be helping people bust through those limiting beliefs that often hold us back. We're going to be
unstuck.
Yeah. And many times, like, we get into this mindset of thinking, well, this stuff works for that person, or this stuff works for that, or I can't do this. I'm too old. I'm too young. I live in this area. I don't live in that area. Like, we get all in our head about what we can and can't do. And the whole purpose of this event is to open you up to what's possible for you, and to create that momentum so that you begin moving forward in that direction. This is exactly what the book's going to talk about, and we're going to unpack it and go into detail. And then also we're going to open ourselves up in the sense of like, we're open. And go ahead.
No, I was going to say, because absolutely. Our journey to this point has not been perfect. There's been many ups and downs and a lot of
sideways and this ways and that ways
that we've gone through over the last several years. But it's been a journey, and that journey we're going to be sharing and just helping others get through on theirs.
So you'll get a ticket to that virtual event as well.
Yeah.
Now, here's the last thing I will say. One of the ideas that I will plant for you is to, when you buy multiple copies, oftentimes the question is, well, what am I going to do with all of those copies? Well, obviously, one, they make an amazing gift for that girlfriend, that colleague, that neighbor, that family member who has been sitting on an idea, who's been wanting to do more in their life, and they keep waiting and waiting and waiting.
Just drop it in their mailbox.
Drop it in their mailbox and watch what happens. Watch the magic happen. Second thing that I will say is that if you have any kind of a membership, as an example, obviously that's my world, but
any type of business.
Yeah, or any type of business, consider using it as a bonus and an incentive to drive sales of your membership or your products or services, etc. For example, back in the day, we did this multiple times with multiple authors, and it's one of the biggest, most successful home run promotions you can do, which is buy this product before this date and you get this book as a bonus. It's a home run promotion, and it is a great way to not only drive sales for your own business, but to get a positive gift in the hands of all of those clients and customers. And
you're helping others in Kenya. You're helping build our girls' school. So everybody...
It's a win-win-win all the way across the board.
Totally.
So you can find out more about all of the book bonuses by going to passiontopurposebook.com. You'll see the URL below here. And I just want to encourage you to go and do that. Do it today. Do it like before the book launches on August 10th officially.
Which is like we're in single digits now. So it's like,
yeah,
it's not like 2 weeks away. It's like
8 digits, 8 days away. Yes, it's coming. It's coming quick and fast. So use this as an opportunity. And let's get this book in the hands of as many people as possible, number one. Number two, use it. Use it as an opportunity for your own business, and use it as an opportunity to light up someone's life who maybe needs that extra boost and that clarity and focus of knowing how to move forward, discover their passions, use their passions, and do a whole lot more good. Amy, any final words as we wrap up?
No, just to thank you. I see some of you said, done. I'm on the website. Done. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, Karen said there, and Satori's in, Janelle, awesome.
Yeah, I would add, if anybody,
thank you.
Yeah, and if anyone would like me to jump online with them to share about it, or if there's anything that we can do, if you want to share more about the book, we have lots of things that can help with that too. But thank you just so much for listening today and sharing about it. We're super excited.
Yes. So go to passiontopurposebook.com. get a copy, number one, but I really want to encourage you to consider buying 5 or 10, get
What's
all
that?
those extra bonuses, and then use it as a way to certainly give and create a boost for somebody and helping them get clear, helping them pursue their passions, and helping them do a whole lot more good in the world. Gwen said, how about signed copies?
Yeah, I saw that. And you know what? So we're, yeah, I don't know.
We don't know the logistics of that one, Gwen.
I've got the logistics figured out for bulk orders, but they won't be signed ones, but maybe we can.
But
do
reach
some
out to
signed
us, Gwen.
ones.
Tell us
Yeah,
what
we
you're
can
thinking,
figure
and
out.
maybe we can figure something out.
Yeah.
Yes, long story short, Passion to Purpose book. It's coming out August 10th. Oh my goodness, it's been years in the making. I'm so excited for you. Any final words?
No, just thank you, and share the word, and let's build this girls' school together, and just make an impact.
You're amazing. Let's go do some amazing things together. Go to passiontopurposebook.com. Get 5 copies, 10 copies. Get all those extra bonuses listed out there. And let's go help a whole lot of people. You're amazing. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.